everything exactly as we planned. Oh, waited for this moment for so long. Meteorus Drytron. Steal the Druze Worm. You can try to use Blazing Cartesia to do anything, but it's not going to save you this time. Greetings, Rigil Agateiades here, and today we are finishing up the second event of the month, the Fusion XC Festival. Since this event is basically just a rerun, let's talk about some other new stuff instead. So here are the new packs. There's the B-Trooper pack, which are for those who have missed it out when they were in the selection packs, and then there's also the new Ninja structure deck. Never expected them to come in a structure deck. Being able to get all the cards you need in 1500 gems is always a good thing. If you have the spare gems too, feel free to give it a go, I guess. I have no idea how they are like, and they seem to have the weirdest card text ever since 2003. I guess I'll pass on them for now. Actually, other than the structure deck, there's also some new ninja cards added but were not properly announced. They are, well, less likable. Number 2, Ninja Shadow Mosquito. A ninja monster, but way more a mosquito than a ninja. The only thing ninja about them is how they snuck into the legacy pack without any announcements. It's not particularly strong, a rank 2 that has an effect similar to the Mikan course to deal damage equal to the opponent's monster's attack, but also forces battle. Definitely an annoying one to deal with. They also come with a ninjutsu art card that brings them more with the ninjas, I guess, but other than that, they aren't that special or have any specific impact on the meta at all. Now back to the event. Fusion and XC, we don't really have that many choices. With Reasoning Band to stop Machina FTKs and no Demise nor Duality, we can't play the Paleozoics, so we're stuck with the Drytrons. Drytrons are perfectly fine, but for some reason Konami decided to ban Chaos Max. Weird thinking. We have to replace it with something else, and it better be cheap. Good thing Drytrons can summon literally any ritual monster easily. Ritual monster that has a low rarity and that is good at going second, what's the best choice? Of course, it's the very famous and commonly used Reshef the Dark being. In case you've been living in a cave and never heard of this card for some reason, here's its effect. This card can only be ritual summoned with the ritual spell card Final Ritual of the Ancients. Once per turn, by discarding one spell card from your hand, take control of one monster on your opponent's side of the field until the end of this turn. Change of heart effect, too bad it's not a quick effect, but we're using him going second, so it's fine. Now, how can we guarantee a spell to discard for its effect? Coincidentally, we've already done that by simply playing Drytrons. Meteorus Drytron, the ritual spell, brings itself back by reducing the attack of a Drytron monster on the field. So we have a spell pretty much all the time unless we already used this effect already. With that said, let's go steal some monsters with this ancient technology. Okay, first duel. I honestly have no idea what our opponents can be, but they're letting us go first, so that's a bad news. Max C. How fun. And then this effect special summons and we'll chain Max C. No way you're playing Gamma, right? Ash Blossom, how fair. Just whoever draws the Ash and the Max C wins. It's fine, I guess. Such ships probably can't OTK, right? How am I supposed to play? How many cockroaches do you have in your sushi store? Now a match going second, and how lucky we drawn a ton of hand traps for this one. Fenrir. Is there only one Fenrir here? Yes, that's great. How can we stop Pearlies? I don't think ashing them is a good idea because that doesn't really do much if they have another quick play spell like this one. Per Lily. If we imperm here, he can't make any exceeds. But we can't stop Fenrir the next turn either. How do we get over Fenrir though? With 2 Ash Blossoms, that is not it. We'll start with Thuban. Already uses it on Thuban. That's actually pretty okay for us. We can Zeus. It would be the most boring Zeus ever, but it's fine. Beta Fafnir would do, attack into Pearly and then down nerd, blah blah blah. Now what do we send with Beta Fafnir? Imperm. Shame, can't use the bonus effect. Into Zeus. A 3-mat Zeus. No, 4-mat Zeus. Why did I put Zeus in attack? Ash, goodbye. Reshef at the wrong time. 3000. Ooh, draws the Pearly. We'll let them get the draw. If anything, we can just Zeus. Get Sleepy Memory, but they don't have the discard. It's my friend Pearly. That's a wrong choice, don't you think? Wait for them to activate the continuous spell and say goodbye to all of them. Ooh, Rainbow Bridge of Salvation. That's the trap I see. Now they get to add a field spell. No. Absolutely no mercy killing them with Imperm, 2 Ash, and a Drow. Actually, the Drow doesn't count, but 3 hand trap is already more than enough. After a couple of duels, I've figured out a problem. We put in Reshef the Dark being in the deck, but we haven't actually used him even once. Most of the time, you just go Draconis because he actually has targeting protection of some sort, and an interaction on the opponent's turn, and attacks every monster once if they're special summoned. So Reshef is kind of redundant here, but we'll still give him a go, and to make sure that he goes off better, we put in 3 droplets instead of 3 draws, and also change up the extra deck so if we steal something like a Mirror Jade, we can just exceed it off. So let's see how this goes. Reaching the very end of this event with almost 12k event points, and we still haven't put out Reshef on the field. Not because it's really hard to put him on the field, but he's just not very suitable compared to what I initially imagined. I was like, how hard would it be for us to have a good monster to steal? Then it turns out no. When they have a good monster to steal, we probably couldn't even play the game. Fusion deployment. Maxi, let's go. Please resolve. No, it's not going to resolve. Kind of guessed it. Can't help it. If we don't play Maxi, it's just we don't have enough hand traps to stop people. But not like Maxi is going to stop them anyway. Sets branded banishment. Target one Despia monster of level 8 or higher in the grave. Special summon it and then fusion. But they don't have Albaz on the field, so we don't have to worry about that part. Start with Thuban. Ah, forgot. Should have tagged out. Tags out already. Don't mind, we just had a smaller monster on the field, I guess. Due to my own mistake. Kalitis, that's some battle effects. And then Ritual Summon. Please don't call it by. There we go. Spell Trap Negate on the field, we should be fine now. Tuck the Agateiades into the grave. Yeah, I should have gone into Reshef. his effect. All the back row gone. Why did he not activate any of them? I have no idea. If it's a nib, he would have used it before Draco Future lands. And we should have the upper hand here. Oh, Magnum wood. If he drew it earlier, we would be in a lot of trouble. We do want to spend our Vader somewhere. And it will probably be on the Alba's normal summon. Which is branded in white. Actually, we'll use Future here. Because Vader is once, but if we use Future, and they don't have anything else, we keep an extra card in the hand. Take control of the Albaz, and he has a different choice when it comes to attacking. Okay, set a branded spell trap. He doesn't have fusion. He has branded in red, but he doesn't have anything in the graveyard as a target. That shuffles it back, and he doesn't have anything to fusion. Bistio's really that strong that even this is enough for him to come back. Blazing Cartesia. End of the main phase. They'll save their fusion for our turn. Are you sure about that? If they figured out their fusion here, they actually can't do it in the end phase, right? Yeah, okay. Cartesia is not in the end phase. If it could, then they would dodge our Vader and we would be defenseless. But that did not happen. Get us another search. Ooh, a Drill Swarm already landing. He wants to keep his back row? Nah, it's probably because he has nothing else better to banish. Ha ha ha, Reshef, he's coming. Dump Reshef into the grave, get a draw, and then show them the ultimate monster in our deck. Meteonis Drytron, summon Reshef the Dark Being. Aha, this will seal the deal. Finally, for once. Meteonis Drytron get it back, everything exactly as we planned. Oh, waited for this moment for so long. Meteonis Drytron, steal the Drill Swarm. You can try to use Blazing Cartesia to do anything, but it's not going to save you this time. Just to clear up some zones and get some more attack. Wait, is this not lethal? This might not be lethal. There's nothing we can do here to do lethal. Even with Reshef. Oh dear. We'll attack with Drill Swarm. Attack with Draco Future. And we are 1500 off lethal, and they get a Drill Swarm back. Whoops, not a very good demonstration here. Format Zeus, Draco Future, and the Reshef that we can use the next turn as well. What can possibly go wrong? Branded in white. Banish 2. Summon probably Mirror Jade. Good thing Draco Future just beats him up. We'll take the Mirror Jade, thank you. That's ours now, and this should be plentiful for a game. Oh, he targets Reshef. Can't help that. And then he gets to send. He'll probably send Draco Future. Yep, that's fine. End phase our Buzz, then he discard. Our only response is Zeus, but we really just have to do that. Quite well done if you ask me. He got through our entire board with whatever little things he has. But that one Zeus is still remaining. Bit of disrespect, but let's see if our opponent lets us do it. I want to deal lethal with Reshef. The final Reshef the Dark being. What a way to end my grind. Finally, we have him on the field and we pretty much finished up the event. Oh, come on! It's almost there. Yeah, alright, that's the end of my day and I'm happy. Oh yeah, just don't use Reshef, he's actually really bad.